It's time for some more Tanner baseball here on Peabody Access TV. The Peabody Tanners are coming into this game to play the Lynn English Bulldogs. A little stat of note yesterday on Monday's game versus Somerville, Joe Zito making his first ever varsity start. No hit Somerville in a 9-0 victory. Congratulations to him on that game. It looks like starting on the mound for Peabody for the Tanners is going to be number 16, junior Eddie Campbell. And the starting lineup, or the infield lineup at the moment from third to first, is Cole Cuzzy at senior at third. Shortstop's going to be Jake Gustin, second baseman, junior Joe Gilmartin, number 17, and Trevor Lodi at first base, number 10. The outfielders left to right appears to be Evan Mullen, Jake Irvine, and Mike Martinez. And behind the plate, we'll have Eric DeMeo, number 44, senior catcher. So don't know much about this Lynn English team. They look pretty solid in warm-ups coming into this game, so as did the Tanners defense. As both teams are taking their final warm-ups, we'll be right back in just a moment with some Tanner baseball on Peabody Access TV. This game is brought to you by PAT. It will eventually be on local channel 8, and will also be put on our YouTube channel, Peabody Access TV's YouTube channel.
Steve Jobs once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." What does it take to be a leader? It requires dedication, determination, and experience. At Greyvock, the motto is, "Our business is your success." We lead together. We lead with our community, with our customers. We believe innovation is a team effort. We merge design and technology as one company with many solutions. Peabody is a city with a storied legacy of industry and innovation. Greyvock is proud to continue writing that story as we grow alongside our great city. Visit our website to learn more about our diverse services and opportunities as we celebrate 24 years of business, a quarter century of innovation.
So Lynn English sending their first batter to the plate. Correction on the starting defense for the Tanners. Behind the plate is not number 44, Eric DeMeo. I can't quite see who the number is. I know it's not 44, though. I'll try to figure that out as first pitch comes from Campbell. Takes a strike right down the middle. Right-handed batter for Lynn English, number 1. Don't have their roster on me at the moment, unfortunately. It's Campbell with an 0-1 count in the pitch. Slow pitch. May have been an off-speed pitch there. He takes strike 2. Campbell with an 0-2 count already on the first Lynn English batter of the afternoon. Takes a pitch down low. So the count goes to 1-2 on the leadoff man for Lynn English. And the 1-2 from Campbell. Swung on and missed. He was way out ahead of that one, and he goes down swinging. So easy strikeout for Eddie Campbell. Appears to be using his off-speed pitches early to try to throw off the Bulldog batters. Time at the moment is 4:14. It is 62 degrees. Finally having some nice warm weather here in Peabody, Massachusetts. It's supposed to be 84 tomorrow, or by the time this game has been put online, I believe. Hopefully this weather will stay here for a while. My cameraman here is Zach Stark. He is normally my second announcer. It's Campbell into his windup. Little off-speed pitch right down the middle. Looked at for strike 1. So with the 0-1 count coming to second man in the lineup for Lynn English. Little laser into left center. Irvine will field it and throw it on into Gustin, but the Lynn English Bulldogs have their second man on, number 12 of the Lynn English Bulldogs, as they'll send number 20 to the plate. Left-handed batter. As 12 takes his lead off of first, Campbell will go from the set. Throw over. Almost got him, but he dives back just in time. So yesterday, on Monday, the 30th of April, Joe Zito, left-handed junior, number 23, pitched a no-hitter in his first ever varsity start as number 20 takes a strike. No-hit Somerville. It was a 9-0 victory versus Somerville High School. Zito's first ever varsity start. Congratulations to him. As Campbell, from the stretch, takes a strike, so the count goes to 0-2. Campbell using his control pitches and his off-speed pitches to try to throw off these English batters. Almost no wind right here today, so any ball that goes into the outfield is going to be going far. Ball gets away from the catcher briefly. He can't find it. But the runner may have just hesitated a moment. This count goes to 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. 1 on with 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. Here from Peabody, Massachusetts, just behind Peabody High School. Grounder. Gil Martin plays it on a hop, fires, gets away from Gustin. Going for third. Campbell has to go cover. Runner goes from first to third on a throwing error by Gil Martin. So Peabody in a bit of a jam here in the top half of the first inning. No worries, though. We've seen the Tanners in plenty of early inning situations this season, and they've somehow managed to fight their way out of most of them. One thing I'll give this Tanner team is their tremendous resilience, even when down a couple runs or got a few men on base. So the cleanup hitter coming up, right-handed batter. Shot into dead center. Irvine back at the wall. Will land just short of the wall to the track. 1 run comes in. They'll wave the second runner home. Gustin fires in. Lodi has to cut it off. 2-0. Lynn English here in the first inning. So with only 1 out, a dead center field drive puts Lynn English ahead. 2-0. So Lynn English quickly with a 2-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning with only 1 out. And a runner in scoring position still, runner at second. Pitch from Campbell, taken for a strike. He needs an easy out here to try to at least settle down, get 2 outs, and get closer to getting out of the inning. Count goes to 1-1. Quick shout out to a certain teacher who just walked by and just waved hello to me. Miss Mary Henry, a English teacher at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School, my first period teacher. Just want to thank her for all her years of dedication to the students at Peabody High School. Teacher who truly loves her job and really cares about her students. Just a quick shout out to her. As the count goes to 2-1, I believe. Campbell is behind in the count. Steps off the rubber for a moment. So the number 5 hitter of English at the plate swung on and missed. Count goes 2-2. So man at second with 1 down. Big 2-run double is responsible for the only runs of the inning so far. Swung on and missed, way ahead of that pitch. So he goes down swinging. There's 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. So both strikeouts for Campbell have come on off-speed pitches. He's thrown these Lynn English hitters off balance so far. Looking to try to continue some of that success because he's behind 2-0 in the first inning. Pitch in the dirt, dug out by Peabody's catcher. Runner stays at second. Count goes to 1-0. Campbell looks for a sign from the Peabody catcher. Shot down the line, foul. So number 21 of Lynn English, number 6 batter, Campbell trying to get out of this inning. Needs an out here. The way these bats have been going so far, one well-placed pitch will put Lynn English up early. As pitch goes up high for a ball, it was so high that I believe the English batter actually almost dropped his bat for before the pitch even got to the plate. He knew that it was going out of the strike zone. Pitch grounded. Gil Martin plays it. Lodi falling down, makes the play at first, and the inning is over. Or the top half of the inning is over as we go to the bottom of the first. 2-0 Lynn English on a big 2-run double. Tanner lineup will get a chance to take some hacks at the ball. Bottom half of the first appears to be number 3 of Lynn English, a right-handed pitcher. So this Lynn English lineup has been showing they've got some pop in their bats so far in this game. They've got a couple the runs have come on, a couple big hits to center field. As it appears the Peabody leadoff hitter will be number, I believe it will either be number 4 or number 6 of Peabody. So it appears it will be number 6, Evan Mullen, senior left fielder for Peabody. So English taking their final infield and outfield warm-ups. Pitcher trying to get a few pitches in before this bottom of the first inning begins. This Tanner lineup has proven itself to be quite explosive in the past few games. They gave 9 runs of support to Joe Zito in his no-hitter on Monday. Earlier game that Zach and I covered, a live game versus Everett High School, I believe they won 7-1 in that game. The bats exploded early and often. So glad to see a lot of fans showing up along the Peabody side, as well as a few fans have come in here, and some are still showing up here on the Lynn English side of the field. Good, always good to come out, especially on a nice day like this. Support your local team. So folks, get ready for the warm weather. Please stop watching the game inside. Go out with friends. Enjoy the weather. As pitcher goes into his final warm-up. And it will be number 4, number 6, Evan Mullen step into the plate. Mullen, from the games that we've seen him get bounced around the lineup a little bit, batting in the top half or batting in the bottom half of the lineup. Senior left fielder, number 6, will be graduating this June 1st. Mullen, a right-handed batter. Steps into the box. Infield trying to get their teammates fired up here, as this should be an eventful bottom half of the first. 3 looks in for his sign from his catcher. Looks like he pitches from the windup, or from the set. As he takes a ball outside. As opposed to Campbell, this pitcher appears to have some speed velocity behind his. Arm moves like a slingshot from our view here. Mullen foul tipped off the end of his bat in the dirt, so the count goes to 1-1. So the 1-1 count to Evan Mullen. Mullen waiting for the pitch. In the dirt. Count goes to 2-1. So this pitcher's got that long overhand long overhand throwing arm. Arm goes straight up, and it seems like it never bends at all when he makes his pitches. Mullen on a good fastball down low, swings and misses. He was swinging for the fences there. Count goes to 2-2 on the Peabody leadoff batter. Here's the pitch to Mullen on the 2-2 count. Grounded to third, into the hole, left field, base hit. Mullen pumping his fist as he moves his way down to first base. As now Jake Irvine, Peabody's center fielder, will step to the plate. Irvine, number 4, right-handed batter, senior who as well will be graduating this June in the class of 2018. So Mullen taking his lead off first. Mullen dives back on the throw over. Immediately gets up and immediately takes his lead off of first. Peabody bench really getting into this one. Throughout the past few games, we've heard them get really fired up, trying to pump up their teammates. Up high for ball 1. So the count goes to 1-0 on Irvine. Irvine waiting for the 1-0 pitch. May have handcuffed him. Gets away from the third baseman. He bobbles it and then kicks it. And Irvine is on with an infield single. That should be charged as an error to the English third baseman, as they'll send the big guy in the lineup, number 7, Jake Gustin, to the plate, Peabody's shortstop. So Peabody's shortstop has the ability to reach the fences with one swing. Pitch to Gustin. Hardy hacks, swinging for the fences, goes to 0-1. First base coach of Peabody firing up his players on the base paths. As Gustin, count goes to 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch to Jake Gustin. Gustin will be attending Bryant University on a baseball scholarship this upcoming fall. Congratulations to him on that accomplishment. Takes a off-speed pitch, a little high, but count goes to 1-2. And Jake, for a long time since elementary school, I can attribute firsthand, folks, that he is one of the more talented baseball players that I've ever encountered in my life. Wouldn't be surprised if you see him playing shortstop in the major leagues one day. Laser into center. They're going to wave. They'll hold the runners. Bases loaded with no one out. As number 17, Peabody's second baseman, Joe Gilmartin, will come to the plate, batting in his usual spot in cleanup. We've seen the lineup bounce around a little bit in the games that I've covered myself, but the two spots that seem to have remained constant in the top half of the lineup are the number 3 and 4 hitters, Gustin and Gilmartin. One of the better double play combinations I've seen so far. Pitch to Gilmartin. In the dirt, catcher can't find it, and Mullen will walk home. Tanners are on the board. It is 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. So, ball got away from the catcher, and Mullen was able to basically walk home standing up. So, runners at second and third with no one out. A run in, so it's 2-1, Lynn English. Ripped to third, it is foul. So we're at the John E. Bezemus Baseball Diamond in Peabody, Massachusetts, right behind Peabody Veterans Memorial High School, home of the Tanners. The school is very devoted to its athletics. There's a tennis practice going on down below, and just as I was getting here, there was a lot of track and field athletes going through their routines. Pitch to Gil Martin, 1-1. Popped up on a high pitch, falling fast. Right fielder's there. Tagging is the runner. Throw home. He's safe. Catcher is arguing with the umpire. He thinks he had him standing up. He missed him. The runner realized it and was able to dive home and touch the plate. So it was tied up at 2. Here comes Somerville's Lynn English's coach out to confer with the umpire. Looks like he'll go talk it over with his fellow umpire at second base. See what he saw. There's Eric DeMeo. Looks like he'll be batting in the designated hitter spot today. And they rule him safe. Couldn't quite really see it happen so fast from up here. I can't really get a read on my personal opinion on that call. But in any case, it is 2-2. Tanners quickly getting their lead back. It's still only 1 out. So DeMeo stepping to the plate. Usually catcher for the Tanners. He'll bat in the DH spot today. Takes a strike low. So the count goes to 0-1. DeMeo, number 44. Also star running back for the Peabody Tanners boys for the football team. Be going to Wagner College on a football scholarship. Congratulations to him. As DeMeo takes a pitch down low, count goes to 1-1. Gustin's at third. As Mullen and Irvine have scored in this half of the inning. Number 44. Popped up high. Pop up in the infield. First baseman has to go over and get it. Gloves it, so 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. So big number Quattro goes down. Quick update on some sports news, local Boston sports news. The Celtics, at the moment of this game, are up 1-0 in their second round series against the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Bruins are tied up at 1 game apiece in their series versus the Tampa Bay Lightning as they'll come back to Boston tomorrow night. As the pitch goes for 1-0. To Peabody's first baseman, Trevor Lodi, number 10. Senior will also be graduating this June. As pitch taken for a strike, count goes to 1-1. 2 outs, runner at third. Lodi, right-handed batter. Takes a pitch inside, count goes to 2-1. So 2-1 count with a 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the first. Both teams putting early runs on the board. Lodi takes a pitch down low, so the count goes to 3-1. So 3-1 count to Peabody's first baseman. Gets a pitch he likes, sends it down the left field line and into foul territory. So the count will go to 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Could be the biggest pitch of the inning coming up right here. With Mike Martinez, Peabody's right fielder, in the on-deck circle. Lodi takes a pitch inside, he walks him. So we got men on the corners with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Mike Martinez stepping to the plate. So Martinez, senior, number 8, right-handed right fielder. So Martinez at the plate. Takes a pitch inside, had to dodge out of the way of that one. Count goes to 1-0, or to 0-1. So Martinez behind in the count, 0-1. Bottom half of the first inning, 2-2 ball game. Runner goes, pitcher wasn't paying attention. Lodi gets into second easily. Looks like I believe they may have actually called balk on the pitcher as Gusting is coming in to score, so it's 3-2 Peabody. Looks like they called the pitcher for a balk maybe. So it is 3-2. Tanner's leading. Martinez with an 0-1 pitch coming. Stretched out, trying to swing that one into the right field fence, but count goes to 0-2. He came up empty with that hack. So 0-2 pitch coming to Martinez. Swung on and missed. He got him swinging on 3 pitches. So the inning finally comes to an end. We'll go to the top half of the second inning. The Tanners taking advantage of some early opportunities. They've jumped out to a 3-2 lead after getting down 2-0 in the top half of the first. Campbell will retake the mound. We'll be right back with some more baseball from Peabody Veterans Memorial High School here on Peabody Access TV. Welcome back here on Peabody Access TV. We're bringing you top half of the second inning action here from Peabody, Massachusetts, the Lynn English Bulldogs and the Peabody Tanners. Tanners up 3-2 here in the top half of the second inning after a 3-run rally after getting down 2-0 in the first inning. Campbell into his windup. Takes a pitch inside. So the count will go to 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Shot into left. Mullen has to track back a little bit, but he makes the grab. So 1 out here, quick out here in the top half of the second inning. As Campbell goes into his windup, fouled away behind home plate over the fence. As Campbell ahead in the count, 0-1. Campbell to his windup. Strike 2 called, second strike. Working his off-speed pitches to his advantage so far. He's thrown these English hitters completely off balance. Pitch outside, count goes to 1-2 with 1 down here in the top of the second. Pitch from Campbell. Foul down the left field line. So the count remains at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He foul tipped it right into the catcher's glove. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first, or the top of the second. Looks like right now we have a new Peabody second baseman. Gil Martin is not on the field at the moment. It is number 3 of Peabody. Not quite sure why that we're having a defensive substitution this early in the game. This count goes for a pitch goes for a strike. So the count is 0-2. Campbell would I know he would like to get a 3-up, 3-down inning here. Wind up. Takes a pitch down low, so the count goes to 1-2. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Catcher applies the tag, and the inning is over. So 3 up, 3 down. 3 quick outs for Campbell as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Bottom half of the Tanner lineup will get a chance to take some swings at it. It's a 3-2 game. As English retakes the field, number 3 will return to the mound. So the Tanners, recap of the bottom half of the first inning on offense for them. A pass ball plated a run, then a sac fly to right field plated another run for Peabody. And then I believe it was a balk called on the English pitcher as Gustin was able to just stroll on home. As it appears to be Eddie Campbell, Peabody starter, getting a chance to take some swings at it. Campbell doubles sometimes as the DH and the third baseman for Peabody. Also a talented pitcher in his own regard. So it looks like you'll see Campbell, Cuzzy, and trying to think if there's anyone else in the lineup that hasn't had an at-bat. I believe it will be Campbell, Cuzzy, then the top half of the order. If that's the case, little turnaround from what we usually see. Usually we see Cole Cuzzy, the third baseman, senior for the Tanners, number 22, batting leadoff. Appears to be batting in the bottom of the lineup today. There's one more quick conference on the mound for the English infield. And Campbell stepping to the plate, a right-handed batter for Peabody. A junior, number 16. Campbell waiting for the first pitch. Down the left field line and foul. So the count is 0-1 on Campbell, the Peabody leadoff batter here in the bottom half of the second inning. Campbell with another shot down the third base line, trying to beat it out. But they will get him by a couple steps, and there's one down here in the bottom of the second. So a quick out here in the bottom of the second. Cole Cuzzy will step to the plate. And on deck is Evan Mullen, so they will have batted around by the end of this inning. As here's Cuzzy with the first pitch. Takes a strike up high, so the count goes to 0-1. Cuzzy, number 22, third baseman of the Peabody Tanners. I've seen him play at second base. He will be graduating this June. Grounded to third. Through his legs into left field. And Cuzzy is on at first with a one-out single with Mullen stepping to the plate. So a couple defensive errors we've seen by the English third baseman in this game. He had a bobble early on that let, I believe Jake Irvine reached first base on a bobble. And then I think he dropped it, then he ended up kicking it into foul territory. As Cuzzy dives back to first on the throw over. Here's Evan Mullen. Had a single to left field in the first inning. Runner goes, shows bunt, catcher bobbles, and Cuzzy reaches second base easily. It's another stolen base by the Tanners on the base path. Into his windup. Oh, off-speed pitch taken for a strike, so the count goes to 0-1. Actually, I believe it should be actually 1-1, as it was a dropped ball count earlier, in which Cuzzy stole second. The sun beginning to overtake this field. A little shade out to center field. Into left center. That will drop. Cuzzy will strut around and head for home. Mullen into second. RBI standing up double. Tanners up 4-2 in the bottom of the second. What a drive that was into deep left center field for Evan Mullen. So Irvine stepping to the plate. Reaching home on what you can consider a rather controversial call at the plate. It was contested by both the catcher and the Lynn English coach. Runner goes, throw down to third. He's safe, diving. So runner at third with one out. So man on third with one out. Mullen just trying to get some dirt out of his eyes as coach of the Tanners calls time. So the Tanner offense clicking on all cylinders. Not only in the batter's box, but also on the base paths as well. Aggressive base running. Early and often. Shot into left. It will be caught. Mullen tags, heads for home. It'll be 5-2. He scored twice. Gustin coming up. So Irvine with the sac fly to left. 5-2 with 2 outs. Pop down the right field line. Right fielder should have room. He makes the grab and the inning is over. So the Tanner offense explodes for another 2 quick runs here in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the top of the third. 5-2 lead for Peabody. And Campbell will retake the mound as the Tanner defense will take the field. We'll be right back with more Tanner baseball here on Peabody Access TV.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Welcome back with some more Tanner baseball here in Peabody Access TV. The Tanners holding a 5-2 lead after a 2-run burst here. We're in the last half inning, the bottom of the second. Top half of the third coming up. Campbell looks to appear to have settled into a bit of a rhythm here. As we'll see the Tanner defense go to work. Don't know why Gil Martin is not on the field, the Peabody second baseman. We've seen number 3 step into the lineup. Campbell with the leadoff hitter, who was the number one, also not according to the number on his jersey, same as his position in the lineup. The leadoff man will get his second attempt hack at the ball. As he takes the strike, so the count goes to 1-1. Campbell trying to keep his quick innings going. He had a quick 1-2-3 second inning. Pitch inside, had to dance out of the way of that one a little bit. Count goes to 1-1, or 2-1. Popped up into foul territory. So the count is now 2-2. So here's the 2-2 pitch coming from Eddie Campbell. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him swinging again. So quick out here in the top of the third. So Campbell with one down here in the top of the third, trying to keep his rhythm going from the from the top of the second. Grounded through the hole into center field, and English has a man on at first. So 12 is on at first. 20 stepping to the plate, big left-handed batter. As we see out to right field, looks like the Peabody boys lacrosse team has taken to practice field out in right. Boys lacrosse team recently had a big 7 unanswered goals in a fourth period against, I forget who. I believe it might have been Everett. I'm not entirely sure though. However, it was a tremendous comeback effort by the Tanner boys varsity lacrosse team. As the batter takes another pitch low for ball, so the count goes to 2-0. So this game will be brought to you by Peabody Access TV, your local Channel 8 network, as well as the YouTube channel Peabody TV. Grounded to second. Has to run it out. And saying it may have hit the English batter when he swung and hit it. But it would go into the infield. He didn't even make an attempt to run at that one. But in any case, we don't have an out here, folks. Still only one down. Looks like they'll let him take another hack at it. Not entirely sure what happened there. They're saying it hit him in some capacity. So still only one out. 2-1 count. This makes contact again. Ground to second. Throw there on to first. Safe at first. Just by about half a step, but good awareness by the Peabody second baseman to get the ball on Augustin at second for the force out. So there's 2 down with still a man on first. As they'll send their cleanup batter to the plate. He had a big hit in the first inning. Almost could have possibly been the deciding factor and could have ended Campbell's afternoon. Takes a strike, so the count goes to 0-1 with 2 outs. Pitch up high. Catcher takes a look down to first. The count goes to 1-1 with 2 outs. Campbell with the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Throw down. Good awareness by Gustin to back up his second baseman because that ball got past him. Could have rolled into center field. So 1-2 count coming to the Lynn English batter. Could be big pitch of the inning here. In the dirt, but good defensive play by the Peabody catcher to dig that one out. Swung on and missed foul. Tipped to get it here, but he goes down swinging, inning over. Bottom half of the third inning coming up. Little jam that Campbell got into, but he's able to get out of it quickly. Couple strikeouts on the inning. 5-2 going into the bottom of the third. Tanners will get another chance to extend their lead. As we'll see number 3 of English retake the mound again. He's had a couple shaky innings to his credit so far. He's down 5-2. Can't blame him entirely. It's been explosive bats for the Tanners and a couple defensive errors by his teammates behind him. So batting in this half of the inning will be Gilmartin's replacement at second. Don't have my roster with me at the moment. It is number 3 of the Tanners, and after it will be Eric DeMeo. And then Mike Martinez, I believe. I know it's not Jared Ridley. He's number 1, one of the right fielders for the Tanners. There's 3 steps to the plate. One quick conference on the mound. 5-2, bottom of the third. As waiting for the first pitch is number 3 of the Peabody Tanners. Gilmartin's replacement at second base. As number 3 looks in for a sign, so it's a 3 versus 3 match here. If you think about it, folks, pitcher wearing number 3, the batter wearing number 3. In the dirt, has to dance out of the way of that one. So the count goes to 1-0. So with extreme velocity comes occasional control issues. It takes extreme skill to try to get the pitches, pinpoint them right where you want them with velocity, the velocity that this player is thrown with. Swung on and missed. Bounces out of the catcher's glove, though. That's been an issue that we've seen so far in this game. Catcher being unable to handle simple fastballs right down the middle. Unless he can keep control of these pitches, it could be a long afternoon for the Lynn English Bulldogs. Swings on, sends it right at short. Ladies and gentlemen, call the police. We have a robbery at shortstop. What a leaping grab by number 12 at short. He absolutely stole that away from 3 of the Tanners. As DeMeo steps to the plate, sends a deep fly ball to left. Left fielder misjudged it, ranging back to the wall. It'll get by him. DeMeo into second. He has to dive in there. He's on with a double. Eric DeMeo with a deep fly ball to left field. He's in scoring position. With Lodi stepping up with only 1 down. So Lodi, right-handed first baseman for the Peabody Tanners. In the dirt, catcher has to throw his mask off and try to track it down. He does. You lose track of that pitch, best thing you can do behind the plate is yank the mask off, throw it down, and try to find it. That mask can obstruct your view from time to time. I would know myself. Worn that dreaded mask before in my life. Lodi takes the pitch down low, so the count goes to 2-0. So Lodi waiting on the 2-0. Shot down the left field line and well out of play, foul. So Lodi with a 2-1 pitch coming. Looks like some of the mosquitoes are finally starting to make their way out of the trees. It's a warm afternoon, finally. We have some nice weather. Up high, Lodi has to do a little twist out of the way of that one. Count goes to 3-1 with 1 down in the bottom of the third. 5-2, Tanner lead. Lodi, hardy hack. He was swinging for the fences there. It goes to the backstop, and the count goes full 3-2. The jackets are off, folks. Just took mine off. It is incredibly nice weather today. It's supposed to be, by the time this game will be out, it'll be maybe Thursday by the time this game's out. But the Wednesday that passes, I'll tell you right now, tomorrow's supposed to be 84 degrees. Popped up. He had a little handcuffed him. First baseman to first baseman pop up. So 2 down. DeMeo will remain at second as Mike Martinez, right fielder, step into the plate, number 8. Right-handed batter. Good right fielder for the Peabody Tanners. Looking for the pitch is number 3 on the mound. Go from the set. Takes a pitch down low. Goes 1-0. Martinez. Takes a pitch inside. Goes to 2-0. So also by the time this game will appear on your local TV network, Channel 8, or on YouTube, by then the student-faculty basketball game at Peabody High School have been played, as you'll see the students of Peabody High School, the class of 2018, taking on the very teachers teaching, as this one's grounded to short. Trying to chug this one out is Martinez. Low throw. They got him. So the inning ends with no damage finally, as the great defensive play by number 12, the shortstop. Had to leap about a couple feet in the air to get that one. As Campbell retakes the mound, the Tanners will retake the field. We'll be right back with some more baseball here on Peabody Access TV, folks.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
As the last conference on the mound has come to an end, Campbell, a couple very good innings. He's only allowed 1 hit in 2 innings so far. He has at least 4 strikeouts in the last 2 innings. He'd like to keep that pace going after a rough first inning. Pitch from Campbell. Grounded foul down the line near the fans. Hits a trash barrel. So here's the 0-1 pitch from Eddie Campbell. Good off-speed pitch right down the middle. Goes for strike 2. Campbell with a quick 0-2 count on the English batter. Right-hander. Swung on and missed. He got him looking on 3 pitches. Got him swinging. Correction, my bad. So all I can say at the moment, I believe that was the English third baseman. Has not been the best of afternoons for him so far. He has a couple crucial errors at third base. He had a bobble in the first, and in the second he had a ball go right between his legs that against a player that eventually scored, as Hardy hack taken for strike 1. As he takes a ball, so the count goes to 1-0. Count goes as the 1-1 pitch to right through the second baseman's legs as Martinez came on a little bit strong. He has to dive just to field that one in the outfield. So a man on with 1 out as the ball goes right between the Peabody second baseman's legs, I believe. He was about to play it on a high hop. Looks like it could have hit him, folks. Well, that's why they wear cups in baseball. Another right-handed batter for English stepping to the plate. As Campbell, I believe either the ump called time or Campbell stepped off the rubber. As he takes a swing at this one, so the count goes to 1-0, or to 0-1. So here's the pitch from Campbell. Throw over to first. He has to dive back. So it's still 0-1. So Campbell looking for a sign from his catcher with an 0-1 count. Grounded. Third, Cuzzy to second. On to first. Doubles them off. Inning over. So the top half of the 4th inning ends in a good double play. Third to second to first. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Another chance for the Tanners to extend their lead. It appears that number 3 will retake the mound for Lynn English. This Tanner defense picking up after just a quick error by the second baseman of the Tanners. Went right between his legs, but they pick up quickly with a good... He atoned for himself there. He had the force out at second. He threw in a Lodi at first. Good leaping throw almost to retire the side. Bottom of the 4th inning, 5-2 lead for the Peabody Tanners. Player worth noting so far in this game is Eddie Campbell. He fought through a tough first inning, and he's pitched 3 shutout innings so far. And Tanner left fielder Evan Mullen, number 6 of the Tanners. He has a couple hits on the afternoon. He's also scored a couple runs. In many ways, from what we've seen, one of the emotional leaders of this team. He plays with more intensity, it seems, than much of the other players on the field today, regardless of the team. As we'll see Campbell, Cuzzy, and Mullen will step into the plate here in the bottom of the third. Bottom of the fourth, I believe. I apologize. So here with Tanner baseball. Baseball is truly America's pastime, folks. It is passed down from father to son. There's always a dad somewhere in America or in the world giving his kid, his young son, his first glove and taking him out into the backyard, teaching him how to play catch. And then a couple of years later, the kid's out on the baseball diamond on himself. And then one day, he's teaching his kid the art of the game. Truly is a beautiful game once you sit down and watch it. Something to appreciate. As Campbell, the pitcher for the Tanners, with 3 shutout innings so far to his credit after a shaky first inning. He's pitched 4 innings as he takes a strike. The way he's pitching, he might see him finish the game today, folks. Campbell takes a pitch inside. Count goes to 1-1. Doing a little dance to get out of the way of that one. Guess you could say at prom, most of these guys are probably the stars of the dance floor because they've had to dance out of the way of a lot of pitches so far here in this game. This one's in the dirt. And it goes to 2-1. So this game is brought to you by Peabody Access TV as the pitch to Campbell is taken out inside for a 3-1 count. This game is brought to you by Peabody Access TV, your local Channel 8 in Peabody, Massachusetts. If you're not from Peabody, you can find our games and all of our local city events such as school committee meetings or town hall meetings on the Peabody TV YouTube channel. As he takes a pitch up high and inside, he walks him, so 1 on with no one out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Cuzzy stepping to the plate. Some quick some Peabody Tanner news for Peabody residents. Graduation, final day for seniors at Peabody High School has been set for May 17th. Finals will begin the next day. Athletic scholarships are now finally available. If you are a student at Peabody High School, see the athletic office in A House. That's the blue lockers on the 3rd floor. The blue lockers hallway in the 3rd floor. That back hallway is the athletic office. Deadline for all applications is May 9th. If you're an athlete who wishes to apply for a certain athletic scholarship, see the athletic office. You'll probably be able to get them from Peabody Athletic Director, Mr. Robert Bua. Very committed to his Tanner athletic program in his first season as the Tanner's athletic director. Is a bunt down the 3rd base line. It stays fair. He's looking for it to go foul. And good patience there by the English 3rd baseman. He waited and waited for that thing to go foul. So more in Tanner news after scholarships. The senior prom, final prom for the class of 2018 is set for May 24th. Be at Top of the Hub in Boston, Massachusetts. I don't know how they were able to swing that location, folks. I myself will be in attendance at that, as will, I believe, much of the Tanner team. And graduation for this class of 2018 has been set for June 1st. So for many of us, it will be the last time that we will be together for maybe a while or maybe even ever, as we'll all be going off to attend our respective colleges. Showing bunt defense. He pulls it back as Campbell scurries down to second. He'll go in standing up. As along with myself, a couple players of note from this Tanner lineup will be attending Merrimack College with myself. That will be Evan Mullen and Jake Irvine, I believe. They will be the top 2 hitters in this lineup for the Tanners. They will be attending Merrimack College with myself as well. Be looking to further my education and try to make this occupation that you hear me announcing this baseball game my full-time career. As he bunts it down to the 3rd baseline, Cuzzy got him by just a half step. Good hustle by Cuzzy down the line. He almost beat it out. If we had instant replay, that might be worth reviewing. This is some of the Tanner lineup here. Some players where they'll be attending college. Eric DeMeo will be going to Wagner on a football scholarship. Jake Gustin will be attending Bryant University on a baseball scholarship. Evan Mullen and Jake Irvine will be attending Merrimack College. Here's the pitch. Shot down the left field line. And that's going to drop. He's 3 for 3 in the afternoon. Shoggun for second. They'll hold him at second. He is 3 for 3 on the afternoon. So what an afternoon that Evan Mullen is having for himself. He's 3 for 3 with a couple doubles on the afternoon. As Jake Irvine, player who lines up next to him in the outfield and center, will step to the plate, number 4 of the Tanners. He's reached base once or twice in this game. He takes a strike. Little off-speed pitch. We've seen usual starter for the Tanners, Alex D'Angelo, get the day off here. We see Campbell starting. Shot to third. They look the runner back. They've got Mullen in a pickle. Irvine into second. Mullen slides in. They got him. But Irvine advances to second. Good hustle by Evan Mullen there. Down, it's between second and third. They got him in a pickle. He almost made it. But finally, the English third baseman, maybe atoning for a couple of his defensive lapses earlier in the game. Gustin stepping up with 2 outs. Runner at second. 5-2 lead, or a 6-2 lead. As Campbell scored on the Mullen double. Gustin, the only left-hander in this lineup for the Tanners so far. Very talented shortstop. Takes a pitch for a strike, off speed. Sure you'd like to see Gustin potentially pop one over the outfield fence or hit a deep drive. If you are a Tanner fan, at least. Takes a pitch outside. Count goes to 1. Scoreboard shows 1-2. Gustin has a homer or 2 to his credit this season. Takes a pitch up high. Goes to 2-2 on Gustin. So Gustin with 2-2 pitch coming. Pitch coming. Here it is. Up high, goes to 3-2. So 3-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. As Gustin will walk down to first. Umpire may have called time. They may have been going by the scoreboard, and maybe I was too. Maybe there wasn't, in fact, a ball 4. As the ball was ruled dead ball as Irvine scurried down to second. He's seen some aggressive base running out of him so far. He'll go back to second. So he moved from second to third, and a bunch of the English players were signaling for a dead ball, and the umpires moved him back to second. as 3 of the Tanners takes a strike. Gilmartin's second base replacement. As pitcher steps off, and Irvine scampers back to second. Irvine and Mullen, 2 of the more aggressive base runners we've seen in this game for the Tanners. Pitch in the dirt. Count goes to 2-0. Takes a strike. Irvine was basically halfway between second and third, but he'll scamper back to second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. Right fielder has to scurry towards the line. He makes the grab in fair territory, and the inning is over. So the Tanners tack another run on the board on a hit by double by Evan Mullen that scores pitcher Eddie Campbell. We'll go to the top half of the 5th inning. More Tanner baseball coming your way, folks. 6-2. Top half of the 5th coming up. It is just about 5:30 in the afternoon here. We'll be right back on Peabody Access TV.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? And now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
As we have one last conference on the mound between the Tanner infield. Campbell has settled into a rhythm. He hasn't allowed a run since the 1st inning. It's 6-2 Tanners. So Tanners looking to have another quick inning. They've had 3 very, very quick innings out of Campbell so far. Takes a pitch down low for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Count goes to 2-0 as it looks like out in the third base side on the Peabody fan side, a bunch of the members of Peabody Boys Lacrosse have come by to show their support for their Tanner teammates. Pitch gets away. Goes to 3-2. Or 3-0 on the batter, on the leadoff man for English. As time is called, coach will go out to the mound to confer with his pitcher. So we got a quick conference. Looks like maybe just trying to strategize with his pitcher. Looks like we see in the bullpen, we see Alex D'Angelo, it appears, getting ready, the usual senior starter for the Tanners. Campbell stays in the game. So here's the pitch. Takes a strike. So that may have settled Campbell down a little bit. It goes to 3-1. They teach every batter in Little League. You have a 3-0 count. Take the next pitch. Shot down the left field line. Mullen ranging back. It will stay in fair territory. It is gone. Home run. 6-3 in the 5th. What a moonshot that was. That wasn't even a line drive shot. That was an absolute skyrocket in the left. Couple cars out in left field. Hopefully it didn't hit any of them. Any case, it's a big home run. It looks like it was number 8 of Lynn English. They've cut the lead literally in half. It is 6-3. Boy, baby, did you see that ball fly? The only way he would have caught that one is if he straps a rocket on his back and goes up and gets it. As the batter for English takes a strike, number 4 of Lynn English. Takes a strike, so it goes to 0-2 on the batter. Campbell showing off tremendous resilience, fighting back after the home run with no one out. Heads up right over our heads and into foul territory. Don't look at me, folks. I can't go get that. I got a job to do right now. As count remains at 0-2 on number 4. Shot foul. So here's the 0-2 pitch from Campbell again. Fighting to stay alive is this English batter, number 4. Count remains at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away again into the trees. Here's a pitch from Campbell again. Shot in a right. Martinez has to range back a little bit. He's got it. So we have the first out of the inning following the home run by Lynn English. So here's the original leadoff hitter. Takes a strike inside. Don't think he agreed with that one. I think he might have been waiting for his coach to come out and maybe argue that. I believe in baseball, the rule is actually a manager cannot argue balls and strikes. It's an automatic ejection. Because he takes strike or ball once, the count goes to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up way high and way out of play. Don't think they'll be getting that one back anytime soon. That's way back into the woods somewhere. I'm pretty sure no one wants to go back there and retrieve that. One more little baseball news for Boston. The Boston Red Sox are absolutely red hot right now. They sit at first place in the American League East Division. Swung on and missed. Got him swinging. They're 2 down. Third time he's gone down on swinging strikes in this game. So with 2 outs now, number 12 stepping to the plate. He had the big leaping grab at shortstop earlier in the game to rob the Peabody second baseman of a line drive single. And he hits him. It's square between the numbers. So still 6-3. Looks like the Peabody coach may bring in his next pitcher after this inning. After this will be the 6th inning, he might bring in D'Angelo for a 6-out save. But with this pitching staff that the Tanners have, They could bring in really anyone. They have Joe Gilmartin, they have Alex D'Angelo, and Joe Zito as well. Although they're probably giving him the afternoon off after his no-hit effort against Somerville yesterday, which was Monday, April 30th. Mark that day on your calendars if you're a Joe Zito fan, folks. Quick little tidbit about Joe Zito. If you go to Peabody High School, you may sometimes see him occasionally on the morning news shows that the Peabody TV production students produce, myself included. Runner goes. Throw down. He got him! Gustin diving out to get him. Top half of the fifth is over. Great defensive play by Jake Gustin. Tanners will come up and take some hacks at it to extend a 6-3 lead. Bottom of the fifth inning coming up. So as I was saying about Joe Zito before, if you go to Peabody High School and watch the morning news segments that the TV production students occasionally produce every week, myself included as one of those students, he is very often a star of those videos that are produced, that are student produced. These aren't teacher-made videos, folks. They are student produced. And he is very much I guess you can consider a TV star of Peabody High School. Very, very nice individual. Very funny and very talented on the baseball diamond, obviously. He's number 23 left-hander for the Tanners. Likely has the afternoon off after his effort yesterday on the 30th. As looks like in this half of the inning, it'll be DeMayo, Campbell, and Lodi will take their swings at it. DeMayo, big hitter for the Tanners. Big power hitter for the Tanners, I should say. As one last quick conference on the mound as DeMayo will step to the plate in the DH spot, usually the Tanner catcher. He'll get a little night off from playing defensive duties. I guess you could say DH is probably the most luxurious position in baseball, simply because you don't have, or not most luxurious, but the easiest position in baseball because you don't have to play the out in the field. .44 at the plate. Takes a pitch down low. Looks like he briefly considered going around on that one, but it goes to 1-0 on DeMayo. Mayo takes another pitch down low, so the count goes to 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes on Eric DeMayo. Pitch to DeMayo in the dirt again. May have bounced off home plate. And we'll go to 3-0. Probably won't see a swing here. 3-0 count. In baseball, they teach you to take the next pitch, folks. Because if it's outside, you'll never know what could have been. If you make contact, you might be out. He takes a strike. So good patience, good awareness by DeMayo. 3-1 to the Peabody DH. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line. Gloved. Fires. Got him. DeMayo was chugging hard on that one. So 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Trevor Lodi, Peabody's first baseman, number 10, stepping to the plate. So here's Lodi. Peabody first baseman, number 10, right-handed batter. Takes a hack at that one, fouls it off. So Lodi stepping to the plate with an 0-1 count against him. Takes a pitch inside. He had to dance out of the way of that, but the umpire calls strike. Goes to 0-2. Also at the moment, Tanner girls softball, I believe they are 7-0, maybe 8-0 at the moment. Either way, they're undefeated. The biggest test they had recently was against, as this one's popped up. First baseman gloves it out of the air. 2 down. As I was saying, most recent challenge for Tanner girls softball. They faced the only other. Came into that game at the time. They were 6-0, playing the only other 6-0, playing another 6-0 team, trying to preserve their season. Trying to recall who it was. I forget who at the moment. But either way, the Tanners emerged victorious, 8-4 in their matchup there. So here's the pitch to Mike Martinez. He would really like to reach base. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. He's behind in the count, 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch to the 2-out batter. He hit him in on, I believe, the upper arm. As Campbell will come to the plate. Eddie Campbell, Peabody starter, gave up a home run top half of this inning. He's got a 6-3 cushion to work with, though. Gets away, and Martinez briefly considered running. But he'll scamper back to first. Throw over got away from 20, the first baseman of English. Here's the pitch to Eddie Campbell. Martinez goes. Martinez scampers back to second after he steals. Very aggressive base running by Peabody in this game. They might have been calling for a balk there. So here's the pitch to Eddie Campbell. First pitch to him. Framed by the catcher, takes a strike. Fouled away. Count goes to 0-2 as this one goes out of play behind the fence at home. Here's the 0-2 with 2 outs to Eddie Campbell as the pitcher steps off the rubber. Pitch to Campbell. Popped up. Second baseman calls for it. Inning over. We go to the top of the 6th inning. No offense to speak of here in the bottom half, but highlight of this inning, Home run by number 8 of Lynn English. Cuts the lead to 6-3. We'll be right back with 6th inning baseball here on Peabody Access TV at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School.
Steve Jobs once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." What does it take to be a leader? It requires dedication, determination, and experience. At Greyvock, the motto is, "Our business is your success." We lead together. We lead with our community, with our customers. We believe innovation is a team effort. We merge design and technology as one company with many solutions. Peabody is a city with a storied legacy of industry and innovation. Greyvock is proud to continue writing that story as we grow alongside our great city. Visit our website to learn more about our diverse services and opportunities as we celebrate 24 years of business, a quarter century of innovation.
As we bring you back to top half of the 6th inning here in Peabody, Massachusetts. 6-3 Tanners. The Bulldogs of Lynn English will get a chance to take some hacks at it. The number 3 hitter of Lynn English at the plate, number 20, first baseman. Takes a strike, looking. Count is 0-1. One-0 pitch coming. Or the 0-1 pitch coming from Campbell, who returns to the mound after giving up the home run. Count goes to 1-1. Pitch from Campbell. Shot in the right. Absolute laser. Martinez plays it on a hop, fires into the second base cutoff man. We got one on here with no one out in the top of the 6th. It's a good way to start the inning for Lynn English. As we still have number 2 of the Tanners, Alex D'Angelo, getting ready in the bullpen behind and above the Peabody bench down the third base line. So the cleanup hitter batting for English. To third. Cuzzier gets by him in the left. They're going to send the runner to third. Mullen digs it out, fires into Gustin. They go to second. Safe diving. So 2 men in scoring position with no one out in the top of the 6th inning. Prime scoring opportunity. The tying run will come to the plate here in the 6th inning. And they'll send a pinch runner in. Number 7 will come in a pinch run for number 15, the cleanup man. Sign of effort in baseball is when you come back to the dugout and you got dirt all over your jersey, folks. That man is absolutely covered head to toe. Great effort there on the dive to get in on the double. As pitch is taken for a ball, goes to 1-0. 2 on, no one out. Both men in scoring position. This is the opportunity that the Bulldogs have been waiting for. Lynn English, their number 5 man at the plate, their third baseman. Shot in the left. Mullen plays it on a hop. One man scores. It is 6-4 here in the 6th inning. Men of the corners, forces at second. No one out. If I were the coach of the Tanners, I would probably consider getting Campbell out of there, getting a fresh pitcher in there, as D'Angelo is one of the more experienced starters on this team. Left-handed batter at the plate. And it looks like coach of the Tanners is going to go to the mound. And it looks like D'Angelo will come in. That will be the end of the night for Eddie Campbell. What effort from Campbell out of this game. 5 innings, whole bunch of strikeouts. Couple errors on the afternoon by him, but they'll bring in an equally distinguished starter or pitcher, I believe that would be Alex D'Angelo. D'Angelo, number 2, left-handed senior for the Tanners, one of their regular starters who got the night off in this game. Looks like the coach of the Tanners might be starting to use a slight rotation. He had D'Angelo go, then the other night he had Zito go, and now he's got Campbell getting the start today. D'Angelo, hard-throwing left-hander. He's got good stuff to boast. Good off-speed pitches, good fastballs. As we'll take you away for a brief moment while D'Angelo gets warmed up. We'll be right back with some more Tanner baseball here on Peabody Access TV. Welcome back to the John E. Bazamis Baseball Diamond behind Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. 6-4 Tanners lead in the top half of the 6th inning. Men at the corners. We have a pitching change to tell you about. Alex D'Angelo was in to relieve Eddie Campbell, who went 5 strong innings. 6-4 lead. Pitch. Runner goes. They got him. Still. Oh no! Gustin bobbled it. That ump was about to signal him out, but then he saw that Gustin had dropped it. So runners at second and third. That nullifies the force play at second. Good coaching by this Lynn English coaching staff there. D'Angelo with an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shot. Into left center, way back. Irvine is there. Gets it. 1 run will score. It's 6-5. So it's only a 1-run game, and there's only 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Man at second on the sacrifice fly. So here's the pitch from Alex D'Angelo as he looks in for the sign. Runner at second. Popped up. In our general area, I believe. Lodi reaches just past the foul line. He got it. No. Ooh. Folks, I will tell you right now that that umpire just made the wrong call from our view. That was right down in front of us. Lodi was in foul territory. Or he was in fair territory, I believe, actually. He was about a foot in fair territory, and he reached past the white line and caught it. That umpire ruled him in foul territory, though. I'll tell you right now, everyone makes mistakes, but that umpire may have just made a mistake that may prove costly for the Tanners. Absolutely disagree with that call right there. That's not me being biased in any form whatsoever. That is just me having a set of eyes right there. Seeing that one, he was clearly in fair territory as the count is 1-1. Takes the strikes, so the count goes to 1-2. Lodi is fired up about that. Pitch. Up high, count goes to 2-2. So 2-2 count with one out. Runner at second. They need the out here. Little line flare in a left. Mullen is there. Runner scampers back to second. 2 down. 6-5 lead. Looks like English has a pitcher getting ready. Number 12. That is their regular shortstop. Looks like down to our right. They got a man getting warmed up. D'Angelo looking to get out of this inning. He's given up only 1 run. The run might be credited to Campbell as he let the runner on. Good fastball down low, just missing. Count goes 1-0. Here's a pitch from D'Angelo. Fouled away behind the Lynn English bench into the woods. Count is 1-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. D'Angelo, 1-1 pitch coming. Takes the strikes. The count goes to 1-2. Pitch from D'Angelo. In the dirt. 2-2. So I guess you could say in some aspects that should be 3 outs right now, but umpire may have missed the call right on the English batter earlier. Fouled away. Count is still 2-2 with 2 outs. D'Angelo needs to get out of this inning. One well-placed hit in the gap. With the way these runners have been running the bases today, any hit could result in a tie game. The lead run is at the plate. Pitch. Struck him out looking. Inning will go to the bottom of the 6th. He gets out of the jam. So Trevor Lode can breathe easy. He won't have to look back and say, well, the umpire blew that one because they got out of that innings jam quickly. D'Angelo came in to relieve Campbell. Gave up a run. That run will likely be credited on the stat sheet to Eddie Campbell as he was the man who let the runner on. And it looks like English is going to send their same pitcher, their starter, number 3, out to the mound. 6-5 Tanners. The pitching staff can breathe easy for the moment. They'll hope that their battery mates in the lineup can extend their lead for them and give him a little bit of a cushion going into the top of the 7th. If English doesn't score in the next half, this game will result in another W in the win column for the Tanners of Peabody. Both teams, as Cuzzy in the warm-up circle, in the batting circle, taking his warm-up swings. The infielders taking their last few warm-up throws. One thing I say about in warm-ups quickly, this second baseman, number 1, he's the leadoff man for Lynn English. His arm in the infield is almost unmatched by most baseball players I've seen. He throws 100 miles an hour just trying to get the ball to first base. So we'll see Cuzzy, Mullen, and Irvine at least to bat in this half of the inning. Bottom of the 6th. This game is being brought to you by Peabody Access TV. I'm Bernard Parisi on the announcing. And my cameraman, Zach Stark. Usually Zach is joining me with some play-by-play as well as a second announcer. Today is just myself. Beautiful day for baseball. One of the last times that me and Zach were out, first time that me and Zach went out announcing a baseball game, it was very cold. It was at least 40 degrees. It was very breezy. So this is a refreshing change of pace in the weather. It's at least 60-something degrees right now, almost no wind whatsoever. Also, one thing to consider, I think the wind factor may have had a contributing effort to some of the fly balls that we've seen going to the outfield. No wind to push them back or curve them. That home run was basically a dead straight line home run. Never hooked at all or anything. Cuzzy reaches out off the mound, trying to beat it out. Got him by 1 step. Cuzzy fired up. He's not happy right now. Throw just beat him by 1 step. Folks, I cannot emphasize how close that one was. His foot, that foot that hit the bag was in mid-air when that ball got to first. As Mullen, the 3-for-3 batter for Peabody, coming up, he's got a couple runs and a couple doubles to his credit so far. Outfielders playing deep. Another shot into right center, or into right, should I say. Back goes the right fielder. He gloves it just shy of the warning track. So two quick outs on 2 pitches. Irvine at the plate. Mullins' outfield mate, the center fielder for Peabody. Number 4 right-handed batter, senior. .65 Peabody. Takes a pitch outside in the dirt. So 6'5" Tanners. So 1-1 count to Jake Irvine. To short. Bobble, it hops on him. And Irvine's on with a single. That will be another error charge to this English infield. So we got 1 on with 2 outs. And Gustin at the plate. This is a prime opportunity for him. His bat has been relatively silent today. Good opportunity for him to try to extend Peabody's lead going into the final frame. So here's the pitch to Jake Gustin. Takes a ball down low. Count goes to 1-0. No panic for Gustin. He's a very patient hitter at the plate. So here's the pitch to Gustin. Laser into right field. Irvine will stay at second. Gustin's bat explodes here, as the Peabody second baseman, number 3, will step to the plate. Here's the pitch to Peabody second baseman. He came in the second inning to replace Joe Gilmartin. Gets away from the catcher. He bobbles in front of the plate. He recovers, though. The count is 1-0. So here's the pitch to the Peabody batter. Popped up. That will go into foul territory, though. No chance to retrieve that, and the count is 1-1. So here's the pitch, a 3-versus-3 match here. Number 3 of the batter, number 3 of the pitcher. Grounded, second base. So second baseman to second baseman put out, and the inning is over. This is the last chance coming up for Lynn English to try and tie the game and possibly take the lead. 6-5 going into the top of the 7th inning. Tanner's lead. We'll see D'Angelo go back out to the mound looking for the 6-out save. We will be right back with more baseball here at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School on Peabody Access TV. So welcome back to the top half of the 7th inning. Here in Peabody, Massachusetts, it's a 6-5 Peabody Tanners lead. The Lynn English Bulldogs will take their potential last hacks at the ball this inning as they are down 6-5. It's only a one-run game, but they're facing a very, very good pitcher on the mound, and Alex D'Angelo, left-hander for the Tanners, number 2. His first pitch from D'Angelo to number 4. Takes a ball down low. So I'm Bernard Parisi on the call for this game. My cameraman Zach Stark is usually my second announcer. Hopefully next time we call a baseball game, he'll have a second microphone that works. As this one's grounded to Gustin, digging it out, and he fires on for the out. One down here in the top of the 7th. So as I was saying, hopefully we'll be able to figure out the problem with one of our microphones, and Zach is usually my second announcer. He's don't get me wrong, folks. He's very, very good at his job. Can't wait to have him back on microphone eventually. Love to have second announcer doing commentary with me. Here's the pitch from D'Angelo. Bunt. Cuzzy on the run. Fires. Got him! The coach and the player do not like it. They are pleading their case. As he is not happy with that one. Gotta say, folks, from our point of view right here, looks like he's got a valid argument. He may have been safe. He's not happy with that one. Slams his helmet down in anger as he reaches the bench. Number 12, shortstop at the plate. Takes a strike. He's showing his anger down the bench. He punches a chair. But if you do that, might injure your hand, might be out for a little while. Pitch goes up high for a ball, so the count is 1-1. 6-5, the top of the 7th inning. You could hear earlier some of the fans down here, they don't agree with the call either. Popped up. Cuzzy going back to get it. But Gustin on the run retrieves it. Tanners win. This were Fenwick, cue the dirty water, and the Tanners walk away with 6-5 win. 6-5, Tanner victory here. That's all we have from the John E. Bezemes Baseball Diamond here in Peabody, Mass. At Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. I'm Bernard Parisi here with Zach Stark on camera. That's all from Peabody Access TV. We'll see you next time with more Tanner baseball.
Steve Jobs once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." What does it take to be a leader? It requires dedication, determination, and experience. At Greyvock, the motto is, "Our business is your success." We lead together. We lead with our community, with our customers. We believe innovation is a team effort. We merge design and technology as one company with many solutions. Peabody is a city with a storied legacy of industry and innovation. Greyvok is proud to continue writing that story as we grow alongside our great city. Visit our website to learn more about our diverse services and opportunities as we celebrate 24 years of business, a quarter century of innovation.